All right, is Lynn looking happy over there? Are you looking happy? Oh, okay, she is. Where are we going, Lynn?
To Aunt Sue's.
To my sister's house. We're going for a barbecue. And we're going to have a great time. We get to see our, at least one of our nieces, our nephew. Justin's in the back. We're going to have a good time. And so let's get going. Okay, so coming into the town where I graduated high school. This is the area I grew up as a young boy, and I like coming down here. This is my sisters live down here now, and it's you know, I'm coming home. That's what it feels like. I'm returning home. All right, coming into downtown now. This is downtown Delhi, and brings back a lot of memories every time I come back here. And my father worked at the college the whole time we lived here.
Jenna works there.
And yes, and Jen, my sister, teaches up there herself right now. Yeah. And my other sister, her husband, they own the hardware store we just went by. So that's cool. So now we're going to head off to their house. Ready? We're here. We made it to Sue's house. Sue and Randy's house. You ready to go in?
Could you?
Yeah, Randy's going to help you. I want to take the opportunity to shoot some of my sister's flowers out in front of her house. Sue has quite a green thumb, although she doesn't admit it. And when she saw me shooting out there, she wanted to make sure I didn't shoot any of the weeds that she hadn't yet gotten rid of. So sorry, Sue, I think I probably did get rid of, get some of your weeds in here, but I think it still looks beautiful. And I've always been impressed at her flowers.
Lynn is hungry.
I'm being called in for dinner. Okay, inside now, my sister Sue has the recipe for my mother's oven-fried chicken, which I haven't had since I was a kid. Also made, my brother-in-law made some steak, and we had some sausages. Sue made some wonderful salads. This beautiful fruit salad and a pesto salad. It was delicious. Hey, Lenny, how was that food?
Delicious.
What'd you have? You had corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob, steak.
You just had sausage.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have some fruit. I know we're going to have a good dessert too. I'm with my sister Sue, who's really into genealogy. And she just told me a story that one of my ancestors, Jesse Christian, was a horse thief and was jailed, right?
Yeah, well, Dad always told us a story about, he was our 4th grade uncle. Mm-hmm. And he always said he had heard how he whittled his way out of jail with a jackknife.
Yeah,
well, I found the newspaper article. It wasn't a jackknife. It was a cold chisel and a file.
Yeah.
And him and another inmate escaped from the Greene County, New York jail.
Okay.
And literally walked right out the front door.
For horse thieving, right?
He was a notorious Greene County horse thief.
Right.
He walked out of that jail, and he managed to stay on the run for 3 years, and he was caught again when he came back to Greene County to steal another horse.
Awesome. So he's a smart guy.
He was a Civil War veteran.
Yeah.
So maybe he had some
PTSD
maybe,
or
who
something
knows?
like that.
Or he was just a jerk.
Or he was just a bad guy. Hopefully that part of the, you know, the blood in our family has been worked out. I think it has.
Maybe.
Been worked out of our system.
We got other beauties, though, in the tree. So.
All right, well, I don't want everybody to know about that.
No, just him. That was a good story.
Okay, well, coming off that story from my sister, I thought this might be a good opportunity to talk about this awesome photo that now hangs in my living room. It used to hang in my aunt's. I think it hung in my grandparents' home, and then my aunt's, and then it hung in my parents' house, and now it hangs in my home. And this is the Ashland Cornet Band. This was taken sometime in the early 1920s. And what's really interesting about this is my father has kept a record here of everybody who was in this photograph. And right here, this gentleman right there, that's my grandfather. His name was Hugh. And right here is his brother. That's Arthur, his brother, so that's my great uncle. And then also in the front row, this gentleman, this dapper gentleman right there, that's Morris. That's my great grandfather. And then the guy over here in the second row, that's Sumner. He's also a relative. So, and there may be some other relatives in here too, but those guys all share my last name. And I think this is really cool, and this is one of my prized possessions. Sitting on the porch, waiting for Lynn. Lynn's coming out in a minute. It's a beautiful day, sitting here on my sister's porch. Had a wonderful meal, and Lynn's gonna come out and sit with me for a while.
There, so the bugs won't bother you.
Thank you.
Sitting on the porch with the bugs. Lynn likes the bugs.
No, I hate it.
You hate the bugs? You guys enjoying the porch?
Yes.
Yes, you are. It's a beautiful day.
I like to sit on the back porch. We have a doe with twin fawns, and she comes out every morning.
Yeah.
And the babies, they eat apples. The apples are falling out of the tree.
No sooner did Sue mention the deer that we noticed that one of the fawns was out there eating apples. And sorry for the shaky footage, I had to act quickly. Alright, so I got the whole family in the picture. It took a lot to get them out here. But until next time, we'll see you next time on The Lynn Life. Alright, I want to remind new viewers that if you haven't done so already, to please subscribe and click that bell button so you could be reminded of new videos that are posted every week. Also, hit the like button and leave a comment. Really helps the channel out a lot and helps us to be seen by more people.